doing? It's me, exactly. Yes, I just didn't deal with the R. Kelly situation. We're gonna talk about what's the man name? Uh, Flashmaster Flex, whatever his name. DJ Flashmaster. There been a feud between him and Drake was calling Embro and saying, is it Embro or somebody from Doggone or Shawn Michaels, Coco God? I don't call him for God. One of them people from the New York stations that Flex should be fired, and Flex confirmed it wasn't the real show. It was that with the concerts performing, and I don't know why there's a feud between Drake and Flex. I know it's a feud between Emma Cum and Drake, and I want Drake to bash Emma Cum, but I'm about to say the same thing about Flex. Now, Flex came on and said something about, yeah, you can go ahead because half of your shows got women with high heels and dudes with flip-flops. Okay, what is wrong with dudes with flip-flops? I wear flip-flops and I have no problem. Are you implying that's gay or something because you don't tell your, here we go, race and gender. You don't tell your white male friends or Hispanic male friends who wear the same doggone thing. There's one thing about us in our community. We always try to dominate each other, but bitch your mind about why we don't come together. Well, nobody in their fucking right mind wants another person, especially they being oppressed just like them, telling them what the fuck they want to do. We don't want the white man tell us what the fuck we want some brother, dog like him, or light than him, whether it be from my shade all the way to Drake's shade, with Drake's more lighter than me. Caramel, he's high yellow, French, whatever everyone call it. We don't want no brother, even if it look like a white person got a one drop of Negro in them. We don't want none of us tell each other what to do. We want to embrace each other's freedom. So if you don't like what another dude's wearing, then fuck it. Leave that dude out. I don't like these dudes sagging their fucking pants and showing their ass. I'm not a fan of men's ass. Okay? You know, I prefer a woman's, not to see her bare behind because that's unclassy. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I prefer to see a woman's butt than opposed to man. Every time you go in the hood, and it's not just brothers, you got Hispanic and white dudes doing. I mean, they've been doing it for years because I'm almost 37 years old and I remember seeing it back in the 90s. But the difference between the 90s, when we wore baggy pants, we wore a belt around our waist. It's just that the leg part was baggy. But not the doggone, just, and if you were sagging, you had a shirt to cover that mess. But these dudes don't have no chill. Even dudes that's in the 30s, like close to me, they still sagging their fucking pants. And I don't want to see that. And I'm not the one that back to you. It wasn't flip-flops being gay because Jesus wore flip-flops or sandals. It was sandals actually. And he was darker than, probably about Flashmaster Flex complexion, darker than me and Drake. And did not look like what we see today in churches today. No blonde hair, blue and pale skin. And this dude was not gay. So don't tell me about what this the different time stuff. You don't tell. I mean, I work in the other side of the Houston area, and it's mostly white. Well, it's mixed, but mostly white folks live, and it's a mall, and I don't see that mess among them. Why do we have that hood? I mean, when I was coming up, I lived in the hood, and I remember seeing brothers wearing flip-flops, whether it be dark light, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and it was no big thing. They used to wear the sandal slides with feet eyes. Y'all remember back in the 90s, some gangsters, they used to wear that. I remember when at my church bazaar, when I joined my parish, when I became Catholic and mostly African American, Creole, dark light, whatever, hair shrink, when it was bazaar. I remember back in 92, 93, the feet eye sandals were in the 92s before I joined, when I was going to Bible school there, when those sisters, yeah, we had sisters as nuns. Sisters, right, okay. Well, you remember what the white dude said in sister ad. We had, something that we showed did. And they were from our Mother Mercy. They came to visit in the Fifth Ward. But I didn't go to Mother Mercy. I went to another country. They came in. And when I started, before I converted in 93, I never forget, and we had church bazaars, and in the hood, where the church was, the parish was, we had folks, not only just members, we had folks who were not members, who were Protestant or don't have a religion, whatever, would come in, and they would come in, and dudes, man, we had them sticks, we throw the hoop on the sticks, for our game, for our church. And I remember seeing brothers in School of Thugs, we had a shootout back in 93. I don't forget, it scared the heck out of me. And you know what I'm saying? I wanted to call the NAACP to get that mess started. Stop that mess going on in our community. But I didn't get a chance to do that at 13 years old. But I remember seeing the brothers with the sandal slides. They would felines. They didn't have no socks with it. And they would wear, they had the little hat, little gangster looking hat, you know, the John Gotti, them wear, you know, back in the day, you know, Al Capone, and they were, you know what I'm saying, and they just was a little back, it was kind of like, it was sport looking though, basketball type, jersey type stuff, you know what I'm saying, I'm from Houston, so we were dressed different from right up there in Northwest cold, okay, that's why I guess it's different, because it's hot like now, you better not wear no doggone sandals with some socks on. You see, I live in the hood, and you see brothers wearing, like, I got no sandals, I got sandals on without no socks on, you see it right now, okay, because it's hot, it's 100 degrees. You better not be rocking on fucking Timberlands and no Jordans in the fucking this hot sun. That's why I got a blue shirt. I would love wearing my black shirt, especially the Black Lives Matter shirt going on, but I have not been able to wear it. Not only because I want no well, I admit that I want to convert with these old racist ass folks here in Houston, but then I don't want to be in the hot sun. I can't really wear my straight out of Houston, like straight out of Compton shirt because it's so fucking hot down here. I mean, because, but, you know, but fam, that had nothing to do with that. Okay, well, I was bumping to you with flip flops and when I flip flops, where I was wearing Sperry's, where I was wearing tennies, where I was wearing, you know, loafers, because I'm the Metro type of sexual. I like to wear the GQ type. Yeah, what you see on GQ magazine, just when I give me $1 million, you'll see a bunch of Versace and everything else. That's what I'm saying. I cannot knock brothers in the hip hop game wearing Versace and Polo and everything, because we, you know, folks understand, we looked at that back in the day to be up class. We got tired of the hand-me-down stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't grow up in the poor, I grew up middle class, but still, when I looked at magazines, that's what I wanted to wear. Versace, you know, Dolce & Gabbana. Nobody don't want, I mean, we wear FUBU, you know what I'm saying, but people want to dress, when you move up, like the Jeffersons, you dress up. You don't mean, you some folks that try to be, can't get together out of them, because I ain't going to be old to be trying to be on welfare. He should have went to jail for that mess. Just like that white woman down there in Ohio, somewhere she rich and famous, and rich and somewhere got on welfare. How the hell that happen? But point is, we want all that poverty and misery. That's why we move out the hood, because all them fucking problems. And it's not we don't like being around people for African American sin. Besides, and I have to agree, and I'm for Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, Native Lives Matter. But that argument about black on black, cocoa black, we mix, we're not pure black. I have to agree with that, because while I'm having to watch my back with police officers, and not on the redneck white ones, but the Pocho Latino or the Coonan brothers who want to audition for the cop clan, know their asses will be next to be mistreated if it's a waste war, okay? I had to deal with these thugs. Remember I talk about the dark-skinned brother and old doggone hood-rat bitch that was part black and part Hispanic from California that I never wanted to go with, too big and got too many kids and shit. I mean, talking about her, but I'm sorry. I wanted to get a pistol and start popping like I was Darren Wilson, okay? And not trying to cool, God rest his soul, because we had to celebrate the day of death of Michael Brown. But this brother was trying to act like that towards me. He, you know, I didn't want the thought. I didn't want to sleep with her. We was friends. We both had mixed heritage. We talked about that. We, you know what I'm saying, we sometimes help each other out. I never had no relations with this woman and never tried to go with her, especially the type of life that she lived. I don't date ratchet women, okay? So she's a ratchet woman. Don't because she exotic, don't mean nothing. You ratchet, I don't care what the fuck color you are. We not hooking up. We not dating. We definitely ain't gonna get married and make no baby, because I'm not putting my babies in that type of scandal. Hello? I worry about my kids, okay? I don't like her kids, okay? I don't want my kids around no hood rats and thugs and drug dealers and cholos. Hell no. I want my kids up class, high class, like Emil said in the Jay-Z song. So, you know, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So, when we, you know what I'm saying? So, I understand, because when we try to get out the hood, we're trying to progress. We're not trying to sell out. It's the ones who want to be the crabs and barrel, who don't want to see us make it. Those are the sellouts who live like thugs, ghetto, being the savages that the people used to put on Jim Crow movies and shit. That's who's the one who the coons. Those one need a wake-up call. And if the cops knock them upside the head when they perpetrating that mess in the community, like the Avaya show said in the past, I don't give a care. Kill them thugs. Leave us upstanding brothers and sisters alone. The fluent ones are who trying to get out the hood or trying to fix the hood. One or two. Not the ones who trying to perpetrate the same terrorism that the Klan will do. They doing poison the community, drugs. Those are the ones that need to be shot. And I understand that, and I have to agree to Mike Brown, but they don't do the white criminal. They did it, doggone, what's her name, Jessica Sterling. What's her name, Kareem, whatever her name, down there in Baltimore, they harassed her, the yellow bone sister. That was wrong when they killed her and shot her baby. But they needed that white woman, that blonde white woman down there in South Carolina, whoever she was, named Jessica Sterling, and she bumped her head being ratchet and shit. She trying to fight the police and shot her down because she's a white woman. They look at her as human, okay? But we got people in our community who don't look at each other as human. They call each other niggas. See, I grew up with old people. Folks back in the day, when they called someone a nigga, it was no different from white person from me. It's just that you had one drop of Negro blood in you. Negro, I say Negro blood. You know, and committed conspiracy. So you got away with it. So of course you got mad with another, like George Jefferson did back in the day. And so Fred Savage, they played that role. Nigga, what you say? It was no term of endearment. I don't know who felt that. I guess Black Panther mess. Extreme black nationalism. Some folks feel blacker than thou, even if they were dark skinned, whatever. They want to be more blacker than thou, so they have to buy the stereotypes and call themselves niggas and shit. Well, that's the reason why that we have this. And now we got brothers trying to tell us what to dress. Hell no, man. You better get the fuck out. Negro, please. You don't tell me shit what the fuck I'm supposed to do in my fucking life. We fought for us to have country. So if you want to talk about us, I'm going to keep on where I got a pair. I live right now. I got a pair. I'm very proud of it. It's very Afrocentric to wear that. Did you know that? White men didn't come in on Africa wearing that. It was African men running around there with sandals, okay? So... And you know, and so our Native American ancestors, it was white men who didn't hardly wear it because it was cold down there. I mean, they probably wear it in the summer in Europe, but majority of the time it was cold. So that's why they wore big clothes. Even when they came to the Americas, you look at the pictures and paintings of the Spaniards and all the others, the white European, they wore clothes like they were still cold in Europe when it was hot down here in Americas. So that's why we wear it. And brother, I mean, I was on your side a little bit, even though I was still on Drake's side. I still want Drake to beat Emma Cum, because Emma Cum get my fucking nerves in the word nigga at the concert. Y'all stupid coons, go along with it. Let this old white racist man who say your friend, you gave him the nigga pass, he gonna treat you like niggas on a plantation when you call yourself a nigga. Because once again, I said in my video, a nigga don't get no fucking respect. So just like a hoe. If a woman go around calling herself like a bald-headed hoe Amber Rose, she don't get no respect from no man. A man not gonna take her out no dinner, try to marry her. He gonna hold her out. That's why she got cheated on by Wiz Khalifa. So when you buy yourself into a subhuman condition and call yourself those words by your purpose, because nobody putting a gun in your head to call yourself a nigga, you don't get no fucking respect. That's why we getting shot down by police officers. You advocating, hey, treat me subhuman, call me a nigga. That's exactly what you're doing. So that's the reason why that I feel like this. We need to separate from these doggone brothers who call themselves niggas. Who try to tell us what to do like they became master on the plantation. I wear what the fuck I want to wear. What type of footwear. It ain't come from the women's junior department. Don't fucking worry about it. I ain't wearing no heels. I ain't wearing no skirts. I ain't wearing no stilettos. I ain't wearing no makeup. I ain't wearing no wigs. They look like women hairdos. I'm wearing, I'm dressed like a dude. I ain't got no women clothes in my fucking house. Let's get that straight. I ain't got no panties. My underwear is boxer briefs. Yeah, okay. So, and I have to wear boxer briefs. Sorry, lady, but we just tell the ladies that because I got a big thing. So, Rex, if I'm wearing boxers, not boxers. If I'm wearing boxers, the thing comes out. And then if dudes don't want to hear it, put the mute button. And then too, if I wear them tighty whitey briefs, it does not do well with my penis. Okay, so I didn't even tell business. I guess the dudes that listen can relate. It's not for you to listen, but that's why I wear boxer briefs. Okay, you don't see no panties up in my head. And I thought about getting a Speedo for women. Okay, because I grew up in the 90s and dudes wore Speedo for women. We ain't wear it for no other dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from this 2000 version. I'm sorry, I'm still stuck with me. I'm still stuck in the 90s. I'll be 37 next week. So that's the reason why I don't have that mentality like these dudes now. And even the ones who trying to be old, trying to be young, like Flashmaster Flex, that's a young thing because back in the day, he probably wearing some flip-flops too. Okay, back in the 80s. That was back in the 80s. They used to call them thumbs. There was nothing gay about that. I don't know what these insecure, high-messing folks. But we need to separate from them because I don't need to be trying to live for another dude. I'm sorry. The only man I live for is two things. Myself, and if on a spiritual level, when I actually choose on my own terms to do right, it's a man above the dollar clause who was wearing sandals, by the way, okay? I don't need to try to bow down for no man and try and let a man run my life. I don't need to live my own mama and daddy. So therefore, why do it for somebody else? You know what I'm saying? I buy my own clothes. I buy my own shit. And whatever I buy, choose to buy, it's my fucking business. And I'm getting very tired of these stupid ass cooning, won't tell their white, Hispanic, or other friend that got no black in it. Well, we know Hispanic got black in it, including Mexican, Puerto Rican, whatever. But they don't want to claim it. But you know what I'm talking about. But anybody one drop of Negro blood, whether it be a white parent, or whatever, you want to brainwash them to make them live like you're a slave. It's like we eating back in the day because there were people of color who were slave masters too. Okay, so. You know, besides those slave trade who trade their slaves to white slaves, yeah, in Africa, yeah, they had slavery and it still goes on in Africa. So, therefore, we're not trying to practice this here in Houston. That's why the African people, the Nigerian people, not all here in Houston, try to run our lives and be ugly towards us. And I'm sorry to tell it like it is, we can't build no unity where you with them and tell you might do that shit in Nigeria, but we are very liberal down here, and we're not trying to change for nobody because back our ancestors came African ancestors came from part of Nigeria. It wasn't Nigeria at the time, but it was in college. You know what I'm talking about? We live different and we comfortable while we live, so don't try to tell us and run our lives like you just became master because white folks sometimes do show favoritism towards the Africans, do they do us. I understand that men don't choose nothing to do with stereotypes, and our people here need to understand that. If we not me personally, stop buying the stereotypes, start trying to be ratchet and get up for your friends who don't give a fuck about you. Because when you locked up, they not the one writing letters to you. They not want to go visit you when you try to be thug and hood rat and shit. So it's time for you to change your mentality. And as I'm saying, when we go back to clothes and fashion, when we look at that, we weren't looking at that trying to be white. For many of us mixed white, but even we are pure. Even we were pure. We're not pure at all. But say we're looking at high class clothes. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to live low class. The reason why folks dress low class because of the setting they're in. But when their mentality is to get out that situation and move on up. So we dress like I dress different from these dudes here because I wasn't raised in the hood. I was raised in a middle class environment. Okay? And I don't change. I'm not going to sag my pants and look like the modern day version of Sambo and Stephen Fletcher. That's not my doggone thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, but y'all trying to act like you can tell somebody what to do. You can't tell nobody what to do in their personal life. You know what I'm saying? They choose to wear whatever. So, dude, stop looking at people's feet. Just like to tell it like it is. Stop trying to tell people what to do with the dress. Mr. Old Man, Mr. Wrinkle Old Man, like I did Eric Spears. Family, stop trying to do that. It gets on my nerves when a dude try to tell me, but another dude of another race, I'm sorry, because as a multiracial person, I don't consider myself pure. I'm not with the one drop rule. I will Bow Wow way before Bow Wow start claiming it, okay? I've been doing this since 20 years. As an African American, Native American, Irish, and English brother with caramel skin, I do not look dark chocolate. Stop wishing that mess. It would not happen. And I would never pretend that it did happen, okay? Just to please your ass. I please my ass before I please everybody else's. I believe for my people of African American to have freedom to do what the fuck they want to, whatever they want to wear. You have no choice to be telling people what to do and stop using race and gender and sexism and homophobia along with. If one thing, I'm very liberal. I'm not conservative. So, if Drake male fans like myself want to wear flips to the concert, that's our American choice. It got nothing to do with sexuality. Maybe you insecure and must like what you're seeing, and maybe you have crusty, ugly looking feet that needs to be fixed. You have the money to do that. I'm not making a racial interest, but just because the white man said nigger toes is a Brazilian nuts situation, not everybody feet look like Brazilian nuts. Okay? Well, of they dog or like. So stop trying to tell clown other dudes what they wear. I'ma always advocate our male hood and men's rights and for our rights as people of African American descent. And just because I claim mixed heritage don't mean I'm a coon and not do so. Okay, because I know Drake is part white too. But damn, You need to worry about your fucking old self, worry about your motherfucking career, and stop trying to clown people's gender and the way they dress to get from the men's department, not the women's department, okay? You don't do your white friends, and I will always point that out. That's why we cannot get together, because I'm sorry. If you know a person, I like my fucking cake and eat it too. You give me the wrong cake, I'm going to do whatever I can to throw it in your face and make sure it smears all in your face so you can look embarrassed, because I don't want it. If it ain't how I want it, I'm going to act a fool. Yes, I'm a spoiled motherfucking brat. And I have no shame of the, okay? I'm glad I became that way, because if I let people run my dog life, I might have suicide and depression, okay? So, and I am bipolar, by the way. So, to all my male Drake fans, go ahead and clown Mr. Flex, Flashmaster Flex. Do not act stupid like Leslie Jones. You know, she deserves what she did. Just trying to make us look stupid on national TV for 2 years, and with that racial stereotype shit, that's why it bite her in the ass. But now, do not be like Naomi's enemies, okay? Naomi from Fifth Harmony. Because, you know, my heart goes out to Naomi, whatever her name is, because she's a beautiful sister. She make us look good, you know, as a people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, I have to give honor to honor's due, and I have to be my, she the one standing for Black Lives Matter, while you have some fucking Selena Gomez talking about, well, who gives a fuck, but she part Spaniard, and I mean part Spaniard and Native American and African on her daddy's side, on her Mexican side, because it was African slaves, and Mexico, they probably, well, her nose ain't that straight. Let's get that straight. So before she started bumping her guns, you know, I already went there. And Leslie Jones making some kind of inch of mama stereotypes and making us as a people look terrible. I don't have no chill with them too. They deserve to get dragged down Twitter. But to my girl Naomi, don't do that, please. And actually, please, y'all, go ahead and clown Flashmaster Flex. Old ass. You and Eminem need to shut your old ass up. You got about to be 37, I said it. Thank you.